to find a new way home. Keeps me from being alone. I left my heart to roam.
Every town across America, large or small, has its notable people, town characters, if you will. Lewis Mathis III is one such person. The Shelbyville icon is often spotted bicycling up and down the streets, his golden locks flowing in the wind, or walking barefoot, guitar in hand, on a mission of music, or rambling along in his burgundy van, looking to rid someone's carpet of its unwanted grime. Little Lewis, as he is affectionately known, has been making music in Shelbyville for a long time now. The energetic 49-year-old is often called the oldest hippie in these parts. He helped start and is the front man for 6th Street Live, a free outdoor concert that has grown in popularity every year since it started and brings an eclectic array of local talent downtown on warm Saturday nights.
I'm thinking way ahead.
In addition to his bluegrass carpet cleaning service, Lewis owns All Things Music on Washington Street, where he will sell you a guitar or a drum set, then teach you how to play them. Lewis's long wavy hair is gone for a while. He cut it off this winter just because he could. He's not too happy with the results though, and the lengthy locks are coming back. Lewis Mathis goes after what he wants in a laid-back sort of way. His apithum says it all, eating life one bite at a time. Here's just a taste of Lewis Mathis.
Keeps me from being alone. I left my heart to roam. Try to find a new way home. I have to do it. I mean, I have to. I don't know why, but it's I have to. You got hearing type people and you got seeing type people. You know, you got artists who they see paintings, they do all that. You know, and then hearing type people, you just hear stuff. I just hear stuff all the time, and so I have to play music. I have to. If I don't, I'm totally unhappy. So I don't even know why I have to play. I just do. Had this store for about a year. We opened up in the fall, I think. Made it through 2 horrible winters. We were almost out of this winter. We're just hard to kill. I'm not going anywhere. That's the only thing I'm good at is music. And so, you know, I figured I'd just open up a music store. I mean, mainly it's about teaching guitar. I'm not really a high-pressure salesman, for sure. But, you know, we sell stuff, too. All ages, all levels, and, you know, I teach guitar and bass and then some mandolin and banjo, if you know, I've had a few students like that, ukulele, and drums. I have some drum students. Joseph Vance is going to move in here April 1st, and he's got students, and so with his students and mine, we'll probably combine and do performances and have like a rock school type thing going. I hate my haircut. You know, before I had dreadlocks, and you know, long ones, and I got to thinking, you know, everybody identifies me with my hair. You know, I'm the guy with long hair in Shelbyville, and so I was really afraid to cut my hair, and so since I was so afraid, I decided to just embrace it and, you know, cut it all off. And so I hate it, and it drives me crazy. My head is freezing, and I don't know how you deal with short hair. A passage, you know, don't be, you know, embrace your fear sort of thing. You know, it's like, you know, I got to thinking, am I like what do I have to? I mean, I can't. I'm not allowed to cut my hair. Forget that. My wife knew. She was really like she wants my hair short. Yeah. You play music better barefoot. You can feel the vibes in the earth, and the eyes of your feet, you know, they can see better without shoes.
Frances lost the way she sees. Now she do just what she needs to do. She runs across the world like a child, and everything is new. She gets up in the morning and she goes outside to take a cruise. When she's gone, she's free, only for a minute or two. Jake woke up from a dream. Things are not just what they seem to be. He has to live his life again, just like the day before. I don't know about this song.
Yep, my little sister sings. My mom and dad sing, and I think my dad still melts women's hearts, you know, at funerals and weddings. Yeah, with his oh, you know, he's got that. He's got it. I think I was 10 or something. But I don't think I really got serious until I was, you know, 13, 14. All I know is when I was a boy, they gave me Johnny Cash, and I liked Johnny Cash quite a bit, and probably wore a bunch of his records out. And then one of my uncles gave me a Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? And I put it on, and I thought something was wrong with the record, and I didn't really like it. But then I got really hooked on it really bad, and that's what kind of got me into playing the guitar. But I like the Doors a lot and old stuff. I guess, you know, I don't like much of the new stuff, but I haven't really heard a lot of it. Bruno Mars is okay. You know, they have real instruments and stuff. I like a lot of jazz. You know, I like Coltrane and Miles Davis and stuff like that. But I tell you what, mostly what I've listened to, I like new age music that just goes, ooh, you know, they got that, you know, just like a big head rush or something. I really like that stuff. I probably got into flutes because of the King David. I like King David. He's one of my favorites too. He's my favorite rock star. I remember one time I was going to go on and play in a traveling band, but they wouldn't let me take my girlfriend. And you know, I was drinking and drugging, and you know, I was content to stay with this crazy woman. If she wasn't a woman, a girl, crazy girl. So I didn't do it. And then, you know, I always played in Louisville and stuff, and even Lexington, but I fell in love with my wife, and you know, we just had a bunch of kids, so I really couldn't go be a rock star. I think we're gonna do that this year. You know, I started doing stuff in Shelbyville because of my kids, because I had to invent stuff for them to play at where people wouldn't, you know, show them bad stuff or whatever, you know what I mean, because they're little. I took them out playing when they were little, and so we just did art festivals and restaurants and stuff, and so we kind of created the 6th Street Live thing, I guess. My oldest Brent and Tom at the coffee shop, and me, and I don't know where I was in the whole thing, but anyway, it all got started, and it was my job to do it, and so we've been doing it for several years. And you know, at first it was really funny because every time we did it, the cops would come, and everybody would point to me, and there comes a cop and he'd come talk to me, and it's like, you got permission to do this? Yeah. And so we do it. And now the latest is now they've sent me a letter that says you had to carry, you know, like $1 million worth of insurance to do 6th Street Live. So I mean, you know, I thought, you know, that we wouldn't do it anymore, because I'm not going to pay that. I mean, it's free. It's for the community. It's family friendly. It costs me money to do it. I'm not doing it for anything else except for just the fun of it. And it started because of the kids, and now they've moved away, and I'm still doing it. So, yes, we're going to do it this year because the mayor says that he will absorb the cost. And that was I like the way he used that word. I never really planned it out very much, and mostly what it is just the people who are in my life and people who call me up, and I don't really have it's just people who want to do it, and I like local people to do it, and every once in a while I'll get some different folks in here, but mostly it's local, and they don't have to be all professional and great and stuff, but we get some really great ones. But it's just all about having fun and getting a cool rock band or country band or whatever, and and there'll be 2 or 3 of them the same night.
Understand it, but it's how I move, like the water, trying to be free, but I just can't condone it, but it's what I do. Like a wind song, trying to blow through. Yeah. We could come together, we're mixing up a stew. I might not belong here, probably you too. Like this. We're pretty. I think you got your fingers in the right spot there.
Are you pushing down on the
And see, now you want to hear this each one. And I'm not in too many, but I will be. Yeah, no, that's better. I'm not hearing it all clearly, but I hear. I see your fingers in the right spot. Yeah, I saw the G. The G was a little bit down there, and you just because you. So do it again. Hold on there so I can hear you on my. Now look at your perfect. Yeah, there you go. See, yeah, there you go. It sounds every time I lift up, I don't. That way you don't have to leave it down the whole time.
Okay.
Try that.
Oh,
Anything that you dream up, if you did this. You can probably do that, right? Or something similar. Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to strum.
I'm pretty happy. I'd like to retire on the coast. I don't like the cold. And, I'm not extremely crazy about Shelbyville. But you know what? I've never really been anywhere else, and I'm still here. And it's a great place to raise kids and stuff like that. But there's no nightlife. And, it's very religiously conservative. And I'm not that way. And so, I get a little bad press from time to time.